Of course, my mouse died as soon as I went to go click on the unmute button.
Oh, of course.
But we're unmuted now. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Marriages for Quitters. And
Today,
this is
we're going to learn how to be a person's
This is a vintage episode because it is just us, babe. No visitors today.
I don't like...
You know, because people kept flaking on us, and I was like, oh, I don't want to stress about getting more guests. So I enjoy just being with you.
Yeah, I was going to say that I kind of only wanted to have guests every once in a while and just be us most of the time and then have like a guest here and there. And then it just became like guest every time.
Guest.
So we're going to burn this mother down.
Don't burn our frickin' basement down.
Come on, man.
If you're watching on TikTok, this is my first time ever going live with the podcast on TikTok, but you can follow us at Marriages for Quitters. Or you can watch this episode and see my hot husband. He's beautiful.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. We are on YouTube. We air them every Tuesday on YouTube.
That's a fact.
Or all podcast platforms. And this is our pod loft, a.k.a. our basement. So I probably won't be talking to you guys on TikTok. I'll try, but we're live on, or we're filming. So we're just trying this out.
Hey, we should take a
selfie?
Yeah.
Selfie?
Let me take a selfie. How do
take
I?
a selfie.
I have two different phones, my work phone and my
This is not water.
personal. My personal phone are.
Selfie.
Anyways, I have the older iPhone and the newer one, so it's different swipes to get what I need. Unfortunately, yeah, different.
Is it
swipes.
like Tinder swipes?
Am I like quiet? I like.
Yeah, right. You're just on Tinder swiping, pretending it's.
Yeah, no, it's
pretending you're swiping your selfies.
more like Grinder. Hey, so
we have zero topic plan for tonight because we just miss each other.
Yeah, we just wanted to date.
We're dating. This is our date night.
So next week is Laundry Love. If you're in the Bay City,
oh my gosh, it's next week.
Saginaw area. Yeah, I know. I gotta hang up.
That
flyers.
came up fast.
Real fast. Not very many weeks in this month. If you're in the area, we'd love to have your volunteering or donate to the cause. You can contribute one time, monthly. Who knows? Just go to the website, laundrylovebc.com. That's probably it. And click on the donate button and just give all of your money to us.
All of it. All of the money. It's not to us, okay? We give it to other people.
No, I spend it on like new
the quarter
socks.
machine.
Yeah, I just the quarter pusher.
You buy me Diet Cokes.
Diet Cokes and the quarter machine. It's a funny concept. You put quarters in a machine to get quarters.
To get more quarters.
Yeah. Who came up with that? It works though.
A gambler.
I'll drink
a gambler.
My Zevia. Zevia, a sugar-free beverage that doesn't taste bad.
So Lucas, my husband, that you can't see TikTok, you have to watch the podcast if you want to see how hot he is. Or just look at all my TikToks. You are doing,
I am now a they, them.
you have been working so far away.
Yeah.
Gone 5 days a week, which I'm not even going to lie. The first day is like, nice. Not because you're gone. It's
Peaceful.
just a little bit quieter and a lot more cleaner in the house.
Yeah, I can tell when I get back.
Yes. And then as soon as you're here, tore up from the floor up. It is crazy.
And I did brew beer today, so that makes a bigger
He's a brew
mess.
beer burr.
I'm a
brew beer burr. You're a Justin Bruber.
Justin Brew. Justin Brew beer.
He used to get told all the time that he looks like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
He does not anymore.
I used to look like Justin Bieber, and then I cut my hair, and I looked like Justin Bieber again.
Well, yeah, because it's like he's copying you. Yeah. I feel like he sees you, and he's like, oh, let me look like Lucas.
I think he has long hair again, so I think I'm safe for the time.
Yeah, he's really like...
He's got a scraggly little beard.
Rough. He looks rough. Yeah. You're like hot beard man, like lumberjack. Like,
hey, yo.
Yeah.
What's up?
He's like homeless beard man.
You can catch me on Tinder.
Shut your face.
Is that what it's called?
Let's do it. Let's make a Tinder together. Can we do it? I want to see like
group Tinder. So just
Oh my God, do
let's
they have
just- every
swinger
profile
Tinder for?
every profile picture
We're
is
not
us,
swingers.
but we pretend like we're one person, and then they have to try to figure out which person is the Tinder, and we'll have non-gendered. You know, we won't be a he or she. It'll be a they them. We'll be a they
Oh,
them. Yeah,
they have to guess.
and we'll use like a name.
Which one will you get today?
We'll use a name that's like non-gender specific, like Ashley, because Ashley's a boy and a girl's name.
Yeah, but it's mostly a girl's name. You have to
Wow,
do like
tell
Corey.
that to my gym teacher, okay?
Like Corey. Corey is very much a
Is it?
boy or a
Wait.
girl's name. You know, Lindsay.
Who's that character on Saturday Night Live? That's like, you know, they never knew who it was. Pat.
Pat. He's Pat or she's Pat. I don't remember. There must have been a song that didn't say he or she.
Yeah.
How do they do that? It's Pat. It's Pat.
It's Pat.
It's Pat.
Yeah, so we'll just be Pat.
Oh, now we have to watch Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
We
the
gotta
good old days.
do a marathon and then stop right when they get to like the 2000s.
Yeah.
No, 2010.
2010.
Probably 2010 and above. Although I did see a funny skit the other day with the Stanley Cups.
Oh yeah, the big, huge Stanley Cups. Yeah.
They hit it. Anyways, yeah.
Anyways, we don't.
It's oddly peaceful for me too when I get to the
Oh,
hotel.
I bet, because little Mister over here is like rock climbing and bowling after work and doing all this fun stuff. Well, I'm stuck at home with the children.
That's
little
just
brats.
That's just a way
kidding, they're not.
to work out, you know, because I'm working
Yeah.
like 12-hour days, and then I'm like, I think I should go
kidding.
for a
You're right.
1 hour workout.
Yeah.
But then there's no like, I don't have the extra routines or have to like do anything for anyone else. So I'm getting on tasks. I'm getting stuff done. So that's kind of cool. But then it's all like, then I found myself looking at like pictures and videos of my family and just being like, meow. Meow.
Yes, but I think what I love about our relationship is that, God, there's so many people that cannot go anywhere without their significant other. Freaking ridiculous. I feel like that is so unhealthy. What do you think about that?
Oh, when people are
Like, I love your sister to death, but she wouldn't go to. Cut that out.
what? I'm just getting the particulates.
You're lucky TikTok can't
I'm
see
getting
you.
the particulates off my can. Does your can feel like that too?
I don't use a can. I'm a princess.
I know, but when you were feeling your can, did it have like bumpilies?
Bumpilies?
Is it bumpily?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Is
it's like
is
textured.
that supposed to be like that? I don't like it. It feels like it's dirty.
Yeah, a little gritty. But as much as I love your sister to death, hi Caitlin. The fact that she couldn't go to our wedding because her significant other, who I also love dearly, couldn't go. It's like, are you kidding me?
If that is the real story. Or if you just didn't love me, so you didn't want to go to my wedding. Maybe she didn't like you. She was like, this Lindsay girl's a bitch.
She loves me from day one. Your whole family did.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But yeah, I think it's super unhealthy to not be able to be separated from your person.
Yeah, it's weird. It's totally weird. Or to be like, you can't go do that.
Yeah, controlling.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're not controlling.
I know one guy who's in a relationship like that, but he got out the other day. We're not going to continue with this sentence because someone listening will know what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. But anyways.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who is it? You can't tell me right now. Just give me some. Were they ever?
Like here?
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, no. No,
Yeah.
no. Were they on a team with us?
Yes.
No way.
Yahweh.
Juicy.
So juicy. Spill that tea, girl.
Spill that tea. Pa, pa, pa.
Anyway, it's not that juicy, but
Just scratching my butt on TikTok. And on the podcast. Sorry. It's so dry here in Michigan.
It is.
It's so ashy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the best? What would you say is like a positive thing about the separation?
I get to focus
Yeah.
on my work and my other tasks, like writing my book and reading and praying and all this other stuff. However, it's a lot easier for me to sin. Let me explain. It's a lot easier.
Who's coming into your hotel room?
Oh, nothing like that.
Oh.
I have been struggling with porn lately again, and it's because it's just like no one's around to keep me accountable, you know. So I've been fighting that, which I got this new prayer app.
Hollow?
Yeah, whatever that is.
With Mark?
Yeah, that's why I saw it, and I was like, oh, what is his name? Mark
Goldberg?
Wahlberg. Goldberg. He's
Mark
a Jew.
Goldberg. Who's Mark Goldberg? Is that Facebook? The
No.
Facebook guy? No.
Maybe.
That's Zuckerberg. I'm so...
Anyways, it's cool. It's a cool little app. Obviously, we're not sponsored by them because we'd probably have more than 2 viewers. But yeah, Hollow. Like, hallowed be thy name.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's just like, at least what I've been using is like guided meditation prayers. So I passed out pretty quickly when I started it last night.
I don't have any trouble falling asleep. So, but
I don't know if you were hearing it, but if you heard me turn it on.
No, I didn't hear.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it just goes through some prayers and helps you to focus your intentions and stuff. And then it's a good way to fall asleep, especially because I had night terrors at like the hotel for like the first 3 weeks. Just like couldn't sleep and just terrified. Yeah.
Wow. You must feel like protected by me.
Yeah, you're like you're like my little armor. No, it's weird because it's not like it's a weird thing. I'm not scared of like any earthly thing. You know, it's just like weird spiritual weirdness.
Oh.
Yeah. So. But I got one of those little lock things for the hotel room. It goes in the door, so like it double locks.
Yeah, you would always make fun of me when I would like lock the door.
That was before the devil was trying to get me.
Yes.
And we were together, so I was there to defend you. So yeah, why are you gonna lock it? You don't trust my defense.
Oh, cut it out.
Also, speaking of sinning, look at this. I'm like, I can have 4 or 5 more Oreos.
It's Lent. You need to like give something up or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up this gut.
I just
missed your mouth.
I missed my mouth completely.
That's okay. It changes places so often.
Maybe I should drink water. It changes places so often.
That's not always right above your chin, you know. So, but yeah. So I got that app, and I don't know. It has been nice to be able to focus on like work and like stuff like that. And, I have a feeling once, like, it's gonna be harder to fall asleep at 9 o'clock or around that time when I'm here.
Home, yeah.
So that was nice too, to like be able to get my bed routine to like just lay down and be like, okay, now it's time. But we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. And now we're moving to 1 week working from home, which is really cool, and then 1 week back at the hotel. It's kind of cool. It's kind of at the same time when he told me, I was kind of like, ugh, I just got a
That's
membership.
because you have PTSD of working at home. Working from home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're like, no,
the videography.
don't make me do
it's like
it.
as soon as I'm home, it's like, oh, can you start the dinner? Oh, can you do this? Oh, not just you. I'm not putting it all on you, but that just happens, you know. And then it's like, what time do I do the work?
It's so easy when you're like right there.
But
it's hard to be like, babe. Sorry. Don't do that.
But I was, it makes sense. But eventually, it's just like so much.
Now our kids are older too, so they won't bother you as much.
We'll see.
And I'm here, so I'm the go-to. So it's like I sit on the toilet, Mom. It never fails. They have a little radar. It's like, Mom's on the toilet. I need her. Mom's on the toilet. That's where I go take my break sometimes, because even though they're calling me, I'm like, what? I'm pooping. No.
Don't come in. It's a real greasy one.
Disgusting.
Lincoln came in the bathroom when I was flashing my butthole today.
Oh.
If you don't know what that is.
You might want to elaborate on that,
So
you weirdo.
we got one of those light pulsing hair stopper grower
TikTok
things.
knows. It's all over there.
Yeah, TikTok knows. And yeah, so I was in the bathroom naked, just sitting on the bathtub, and Lincoln walks in. He's like,
What are you doing?
"What are you and I'm like, I'm just trying to stop some hair from growing on my butthole.
Poor kid. You totally traumatized him.
Yeah, no.
Lock the door next time.
No, because then they just stood on the outside of the door. They go, Dad, Dad, Dad.
You just say,
and I can't hear what you're saying. And I like wish you would like, so it's like, just come in. Come.
No, if you tell them, I'll be out in a minute, they will listen to you. Trust me. They do it to me all the time.
I don't mind. It's not a big deal. If they want to, if they need some information, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of naked dad.
You can ask the information from the outside of the door. You don't need to come in.
It makes me feel extra large and in charge because I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God. You're so weird.
Because he still hasn't hit puberty yet, so he's still got one of those baby weenies.
You're so weird.
And I've got a man weenie.
That's.
Yeah, once I'm saying it out loud, it does seem gross, but.
I can't laugh because my cough sickness is still there.
You're telling me that when you got your big old boobies hanging out.
No, I don't want any of the kids to look at me.
And Cody
They're too old for that
Cody
now.
walks in the room and she's got her little
awkward.
mosquito bites, and you're like, yeah.
No, it's actually the opposite. I don't want her to think she needs this to like be pretty or to be a woman. It's not like it's.
Yeah.
Are we fighting?
Yeah, I think we're fighting right now. Listen, you don't need them either to be a woman.
Right.
You are very pretty and still are.
Thank you.
With before and after and no makeup, extra makeup. You're just
all the makeup.
You're such a pretty lady. Powerful woman.
I don't need no man. I just want one.
I fell in love with you when you were my boss, and that's why I have this weird dominatrix thing.
Oh my gosh. You had that before me, okay? You had that before me.
Yeah, but I fell in love with you for that. I was like, she's my boss. She have no problem punishing me.
I'm like the nicest boss ever, though. You should have got the hint. I'm like, it's okay. We can sell stuff. I'll teach you how to sell.
Yeah, you were
Don't
so
worry.
giving.
Yes. I can't write you up. You're so cute. No, I'm just kidding.
Until you fired me from our relationship.
Freaking geezer cough.
Bingo.
Our guestesses that we had on, what's something that you learned from them?
Our guests?
Or like,
dude,
that stands out from what they spoke about?
Freaking, what's his face? You put me on the spot now. I can't remember anyone's name that was here. Joel. I knew you were going to say that. Joel Spacey. No relation to Kevin. Yeah, we
don't freaking burn our house down. What are you thinking about? Give me that lighter. Give me the lighter.
I did like a budget the day after.
No, the lighter. I said.
No, then how am I going to burn stuff?
Punish you.
Oh, baby. wait. No, I want to keep it more so I get punished. Wait, I made a wrong decision. Yeah, I made a budget. Which has been useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I get to watch us go over
I'd show you guys because it's pretty intense budget. I'm so proud of him. But then you'll see our money, and I can't show you that.
Then I automated it, so it automatically tabulates weekly, monthly, yearly expenses, and
I got a pedicure today because he's like, I put in the budget for you to have a pedicure every 2 months. And I was like, I don't even need it. Well, thank you. No.
Yeah, no, you told me not. You said take it out.
I said take it out. Yeah.
No, I do what I want. You're not the boss of me.
But now I don't feel so bad since you're like bowling and rock climbing and all this stuff.
I've been bowling with my friend. The only time I went was with him. And he... Bless
you
me.
are very much allowed to do that.
Oh, that's a stinky one.
Oh, Lord.
Don't get the smell-o-vision version of this podcast.
That's for a membership.
Yeah, you have to pay our OnlyFans. Only. Anyways,
this is a magical podcast burp.
Burp
for $10.99.
$10.99. We'll send you a jar filled with that burp.
Disgusting. I am.
And a picture of my toes.
You don't. That's worth a lot more than $10.99.
Yeah, if you like toes, you'll love mine. So the guy, he's in a league, so he gets like each game was $2.50 or something, $2.60.
But was it in the budget?
Yeah, we have.
I'm just kidding.
No, it was, and this is why I was like initially upset, not upset, but like kind of like mixed feelings when he's like, you can work from home next week, because I just got a membership to the Rock Gym, because I was like, I'm gonna be here for a month, I'll just get a month membership, which I'm still saving money with the membership, but I probably would have got like a 10 punch card instead had I known, because it's roughly the same price, but I'm gonna get every other week.
Well, maybe I'll be able to go to Detroit one day and go to the Rock Gym. So I really want to go.
Yeah, let's go. Well, we just need to convince our friend to start one in Bay City, Saginaw area.
Yeah. So budgeting, that's what you learned from our guests.
Yep.
Joel Tasty. It's funny because that's what sticks out to me the most. But we had so much fun with all the other people too.
We learned a lot of stuff. We learned about getting help, like
when needed.
getting involved with the community, like with Clarence and Becca. Hey, I remembered their names.
Good job.
Dude, that was awesome.
So proud of you.
I was going to say that one girl.
He's so bad with names in case you're allergic, but
no, you all know by now because you've been fans from day one.
Day one fans. Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
DJ Cal, or what is it? I don't know.
Everyone says he's like autistic or something.
What?
Because he
DJ Khaled?
Yeah, he
is
says
that
like
his real name? Khaled?
Yeah,
Khaled
Khaled or
Khaled.
something. I don't know. He says the funniest things, like random, like autism things, and it's just really funny.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, I need to see that.
Yeah, a guy I work with, he has a kid with autism, and it's fun to talk about and like
I
ask
love
him
every
questions.
single autistic kid I've ever met.
Yeah,
they're like
me too.
geniuses.
I mean, they get annoying like regular kids too.
Yeah, but
and it's like a different kind of annoying. I think the problem is we don't have an autistic kid. If we had,
no, I'm just kidding.
I'm probably autistic.
Yeah.
If we had an autistic kid, it would be like, shut the hell up, you stupid idiot. Like we would do it the same way we talk to our kids, you know? But the fact that it's your kids, I'm like, oh, I can't be mean to this kid. He's autistic, which is like weird because like you totally can. Like you can treat them like normal people because they are.
Yeah. I think it depends on the parent, though. I'm not going to do that to other people's kids,
right?
If I'm not like close with them,
True.
You know, like Kim, I'll put her kids in her place because I'm close with her. But if it's Chloe and Joy's mom, but if it's somebody else's
Joy, she's like
she's not Joy. I'm just kidding.
She's
so
like the most
so
cutest, lovely little girl in the world until she's not, and it's like. Oh, if I thought you could take a punch, you'd be getting one. Just kidding. I love her.
You're so cute with her, though. You're like, hi, my precious Joy. Like, is that his kid in there? I don't know.
She is
cute.
No,
yeah,
she's
so adorable.
Great. Yeah. And then she'll like, I'll be at my computer and I'll like be in the middle of like a task, like, and, you know, like, okay, yeah, okay. Whatever budget or something, and then I'm like, okay, my brain needs like a reset, so I pick up my phone for like 1 second and I go to a reel on Facebook. She, right as I'm doing this, she walks over and then she climbs into my lap, and then she starts scrolling my Facebook reels for me. and then I just give her the phone. Like, okay. I guess you can have it now.
She's like, she doesn't get iPads and stuff at home. So when she's here, she's like, oh my gosh. Obsessed
Technology.
Which her mom said it's okay. So, okay. So budgeting. Yeah. I think we have one more week of guests, which is next week. And then we'll do 2 by herself again. So
I love it. I don't prefer it. I would like to do like
staggered
every other week, have a guest.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I really did enjoy a few of them. I enjoyed all of them, but like a few I was like, and it's like, so we schedule it, and I have the same thing when I'm at the studio when I'm like recording vocals, which is why I don't like to go to a studio to do. I like to do them at the house because there's like zero pressure.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not feeling good, no big deal. I'm just not going to record vocals that day. When you go to the studio, you better be feeling good because you're recording. You just spent $350 or $400.
Oh, yeah.
So you better do a good job. But there's that. There's like I come home and then, or whatever, and then we have to do a podcast, and I just like if I start feeling sick or tired, it's like it's what it is. Just I had to book these people to come sit across the table from us.
Yeah.
And talk to us. I had to respect their time, even though I'm not feeling good. You know, if like I was feeling sick today, I'd be like, babe, let's not do the podcast today. I'm feeling sick. I'd be like, okay.
Oh.
What?
When I was sick, you just did it by yourself. I could have done a solo one.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I feel good. I'm saying if I was feeling
I'm okay
sick,
doing a solo. Just kidding.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Is that dirty? Was that dirty?
Those pay good money.
Oh, my gosh. What is wrong with you? Just kidding.
Well, I got to send a picture. My friend's texting me about getting some... You can't say who I said in my text earlier.
Yeah.
But we're offered to play a show. We haven't even practiced yet as the band. And so it's been over a year since the band has practiced, and we switched out only one member. No, two members. We got rid of one and switched out another member. And now we're going to do our first practice back next Friday, or this Friday if you're watching. And then 4 weeks from that is a show we just got offered to play. And
you guys pretty much know what you're doing, though.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm not doing the same kind of programming.
Yeah.
We'll run like a click track just for the drummer, and then everyone else will just be like on their own. But yeah, I'm not setting up the lights. Sherry,
hi, I love you.
Hi, Sherry.
I'm trying not to look too much at comments, but I saw yours, so hi. That's enough texting.
Listen, we got 4 weeks to get a show put together.
Oh, you're right.
No, I can wait to the end of this podcast. You're right, but it's given me fuel.
How would you say our like time apart during these crazy weeks has been has like helped our marriage?
How do I make that not do that anymore?
You say, "Hey Siri, don't do that anymore."
Shh, you're gonna make her start talking to me. Wait,
no, I finally figured out in my Pilates classes how to frickin'. She was interrupting all of my classes. Siri was. And like I would have my music and then all of a sudden it would stop. And it's a rhythm Pilates class. So you're doing every single move.
It's probably me like,
it's
on
like
your,
dun, 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 dun,
on
like
your Spotify.
jazzercise. No. Something in the song sounded like Siri. So she would just stop. And
listen. Were you trying to say something?
Yeah, she would say something. And then a couple times she would say, "This workout is blah, 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 blah," like something about work. And we're like, "You're trying to take over my class?" And it was just a running joke. But like no other instructors were having that issue. I finally figured out it was from Apple Music. So Apple Music has Alexa. Apple Music has Alexa. Can't say it. So I had to shut her off instead. And now I don't have the problem anymore. But
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what I was saying is...
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah. What about our time apart has brought us closer together? Like, or what do you think are the benefits of us spending so much time apart?
Okay, if you're
I know what you're going to say.
If you're my wife's parents...
Close your ears.
Earmuffs.
Or my work. Oh, God. No, I'm just kidding.
We've definitely been sexing. We've been capitalizing on the sex.
Capitalizing.
And so that's a bonus. But it's
I don't think it's exactly more. It's just
well, we're not having sex
intimate.
more.
Yeah.
We're just like this is all we have. We better use it right now. And so
oh God.
That's okay. She knows we have sex. She has 2 siblings. She figures it out. I'm not describing what kind of sex it is, but let me tell you what. You'd pay extra for this one.
Oh my gosh.
No. I wouldn't. But so that's cool. I don't know. It's we are trying to like we're trying to fit like 7 days into 2.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like cool and kind of not cool. And then I feel like when I'm gone, I feel like I don't get the same attention, and I feel like you're far away from me, and I feel sad. But then we come back, and I'm like, oh, here you are. And I like,
yeah, and I actually want to sit on the couch with you instead of like do a million other things around the house because.
Yeah, I wish you could just do that, anyways.
I know.
But it was good. I liked it.
I think like it. I honestly think it would be. And we've talked about this before.
Separate rooms.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
I'm still down. I tell everyone I know about that too.
I know.
I'm like, because they say stuff like that, and I'm just like, I tell them like we have two. It was split king bed. You know, our bedrooms.
I don't like that because I always end up in the crack. 1 and 2. It's very bad for cuddling. Don't get a split bed. It's stupid. And my portion of it died. So I don't even get to reap the benefits of like lifting up and going.
I know. I can just buy the extra parts and do it.
Yeah, you think?
Wow.
Although our dogs are just going to ruin it anyways. But
you just let the dogs do it. They didn't
let them ruin it?
They didn't break my side of the bed.
Don't say I let them. Okay, there's no stopping the love that they have for me. Okay.
Yes, there is.
No,
I stopped it pretty good. See this? I call this the Dog Love Stopper 3000. And it was hurting for a while.
You guys are missing my husband's big guns.
Oh, wow. That does look kind of
Make sure you watch us on Tuesdays. We post this on YouTube and all podcast platforms.
And for the last 3 are like out of focus because I just switched this lens on this camera to a Canon lens because I couldn't turn the autofocus off. And so like whenever you'd look away, it would like find focus somewhere else. And then for some reason it wouldn't realize there's a face again. So it's like focusing on the wall behind us.
Oh.
But now I just have it set. Focus on me.
One thing I really liked about you being gone.
Let's hear it.
I got the controller, the remote controller.
That's so weird because I don't care if most of the time the only what I put on TV, I put on stuff. Well, if I'm trying to get lucky, I put on something that I don't think you're gonna be interested in.
Right.
Because otherwise, you will literally just watch the show instead of like hang out with me. I'll just even
I never watch TV, so
sometimes
it's like,
even in the middle of it, she's just
I do not. That is not true.
Swear to God,
not true at all.
Okay, not in the middle of it. In the very beginning, when we're about to like start the hanky panky, give a little spanky, you literally go. And just watch the show instead. And I've done like that's happened before. And I just go instead of like telling you, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed now. And I just fall asleep. And then you're like, hey, wait.
I don't recall that. I think it's your other wife.
Yeah, you're right.
But I have got to like go down my list of murder documentaries and watch all of these shows. And some of them are terrible. Yeah. I want to like create a list and post it about what I've seen because some of them are like, how do people recommend this stuff? It is just garbage. But I've got to like my murder podcast. They recommend like all these documentaries and movies and stuff. And so it's been fun, like choosing because all the stuff I watch, you're not going to want to watch. You don't like documentaries. You don't like true crime. So it's my time to get those things out of the way. And I saved a couple for you, you know, when you are around. But it's...
You're so thoughtful.
I know. But it's like, I have power in the name of Jesus. No, it's like, I'm holding a remote control. And then Cody, our kid tries to come in. She's been sleeping in our bed when you're gone. But like, she'll be in there with the remote control. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I'll just... This is my power now. Shoot. You can have it while I'm like cleaning. You didn't.
If you want to watch stuff in the bedroom, feel free to take the controller. We used to have 2 controllers, and then the kids steal them and lose them, and so I think they're finally to the age where they won't do that anymore. Knock on wood.
We have 2 controllers, but we don't have 2 TVs. So how am I supposed to watch something else? That's okay. I just TikTok when you're like...
You both work on the same TV.
So. Oh, so you're like watching something and I'm like Oops. I just change it in the middle of you watching.
Yeah.
That'd be so evil. I would not do that to you.
You could, because I really don't care. This time, okay, one benefit of being in the hotel and coming back has been I've learned how to focus on the kids more, maximize, and get away from like it does suck because it feels like I haven't really had time to like play video games or do stuff, even though at the hotel like I try to, and I just it's not the same experience. It's not easy to like, it just doesn't work the same way. But and I get home, I really don't get to play video games here either. But I've been like focusing on the kids more and able to do family time, and which is kind of hard.
You have been like very attentive with the kids when you've been home. Not that you're always such a great dad, but it's like
it's a little different though.
Yeah. It's like kind of with like same with us. You're trying to maximize that time because you're only getting 2 days with them at a time. So it's like, let's do something, let's play together. And I can tell you're like exhausted, but you're still doing it. So
dying, just slowly dying. But that's fine.
You're
and I've been working like 12-hour days, and it's like unnecessary. And it's an advantage of being at the hotel. Like I'm putting in more hours than I need to at the job to kind of like set the tone and let everyone know that like I'm here to do the work and I'm doing like extra work while I'm there and stuff. And I will continue to do it because it's like some of the work that like shows them. It is weird. Like when you're young growing up and you're like working a job, you're like, screw this. I'm just going to do the bare minimum. And the difference between the bare minimum and like being like a shining star is like so easy. Just for example, we go
just actually do the work and don't complain about it.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, just doing the work and not bitching about it. Excuse my French. Or is that
bitching?
Doganese.
Doganese?
Yeah, because it's bitch. It's a dog.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
Dad jokes.
Yeah, hashtag dad jokes. But so we check on job sites and we write reports on like how the job's going. And like I discovered that they have like an actual piece of paper with a checklist on it. And so when I go to the job sites, I run down the checklist and I write my notes, digital notes on the CRM, like a big ass paragraph of just like every single item on this list. Go down. And it's like, I mean, initially it started as like, oh, you want more detail? You're going to get so much detail. You're going to be begging me to stop.
Oh, you're the king of that. Yeah.
And then instead they're just like, oh, this is great. I love all the details and stuff. And they were like looking for things to like help me improve, but they're like, oh, well, you can't really find it. But and there's other new guys where they write like 3 sentences. And some people that work there a long time. I mean, the boss, my boss right now, he worked there less than like 2 other guys in the same position. He was there for like 2 months, got promoted from taking good notes, going the extra mile and doing that.
Oh, yeah.
But that dude also works like 14 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. I want you to do that.
Yeah, me neither. Hopefully it's not forever for him. I would hope not. Like we're in a very big growing stage right now. Once I have my office, it's going to be like, it's going to be a lot more work.
I still can't do that.
It'll be a lot more work, but it won't be as many hours.
Yeah.
So I won't have to. A lot of the hours is me sitting and talking and growing relationships with other coworkers.
You're like podcasting at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very useful skill too, just to talk. And that's another thing I employ when I'm talking to homeowners is I try to be observant. It's very good. If you're trying to interview and get a job, something that's really good for getting the job is to, first of all, be professional because people don't understand that. So watch like a professional person and be like, oh, okay, this is how I should act.
Especially these days, these damn kids.
Yeah, get off my lawn.
These damn kids are so unprofessional.
But you're going to find yourself 9 times out of 10, because my interviews actually weren't in their office. So that doesn't really work for that. But you want to find something that you can genuinely have an interest in with them and share that and just pile that on hey, we have a lot in common. Hey, we're like friends. Hey, I know you. And you like, so a lot of times I'd go to an office and I'd look at the back and see what they find important, because you're always going to display stuff in your office that's special to you and important. You find that, key in on that object. Say it's one office I interviewed in, they had a Michigan Stadium picture. He's a big Michigan football fan. I played football in high school. I don't like to watch football. I think it's stupid, but I played it and I can go on that.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this? I don't even remember how we got here, but now you know how to interview and get the job.
Tips from Lucas, who's also writing a book.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk? How is that going?
Slow. I've been I'm at the very, very end of the process of what I'm doing for the book. So I wrote 2 drafts so far, and right now I'm just combing over that draft. I also formatted it to how it's going to look in the book form. So I look.
Is there pictures of me in it?
There's no pictures. I'd love to have some pictures. Actually, there's a lot of stuff talks about you. You'd know if you read it. But I printed it out into the book form so I could look at it and see how it looked and read. And so I adjusted some of the font and format, and I added sub chapters, titles. I don't know, like at the chapter, and then there's
Subtitles.
mini chapters. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing that, and I'm going through and I'm proofreading it and I'm looking through it, and this is more of like the fine, because like I say, what's the thing I kind of try to like. What's the modifier to a verb? Adjective?
Not a question
like
for me. TikTok, what's the modifier to a verb?
I don't know, whatever it's called. Sometimes I try to accentuate what I'm saying to bring the point home, but I've noticed that I say the same exact thing when I'm doing that. And I was like, and so I've been going through and when I see it's like, okay, this is like too much. Let's get rid of this one and add this one. And we're not trying to make a long book. We're trying to make a good book.
Right.
So I don't need to have 27 words to describe this one thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing and proofreading it. Then I'm going to send it off to someone else who will check my grammar, because I still am going to mess up a lot. And then try to get it published is the next goal. If I can't.
Like a professional grammar person, because, Mom is like amazing at that stuff.
My mom or your mom?
Mine. Well, actually, both of our moms.
Both of our moms.
Both of our moms.
Yeah. I don't know my mom is, but I wouldn't ask her to do that for free.
Yeah.
But she's not really busy right now. She ain't got nothing going on.
There's things popping. There's too much stuff on these TikTok screens now.
I'm telling you. But yeah, and then eventually I'm going to voice or read it for audio books for people who don't like to read. So they can do that.
Oh, with your sexy voice?
With my sexy voice.
Do you want me to do it? Because when I'm on the microphone, it's like, hi.
You can do that. That could be how you read the book. That could be how you read it and you're like discovering it while you're reading it. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you did this, babe.
Wait, he just said he said I'm a batch.
One time. No, actually, it would be cool to have a girl's voice too. But it makes sense for me to do it.
It would be weird if I did it.
Yeah.
Unless we did like a video of you reading it to me, the parts about me, and then get my reaction. That'd be fun.
This reaction video.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Okay.
What else you got?
I don't know. I just want to hang out and party.
Let's go get some drinks.
Let's go get some
Let's
drinks.
go date. Important.
They need a dance bar. What's this book? Someone said. It's his. What are you calling it?
Becoming a Better Me, maybe?
Becoming a Better Me. My husband is writing it. It's not published yet. He's still in the second.
Still writing it. This is over a year.
Well, this is the second draft.
This is the third draft I'm working on.
Third draft.
3 drafts in. 2 drafts in. Third one coming.
I can't really see that far away, so if more people are commenting, it's tricky. We need a moderator for shout.
I'm like 3/4 of the way through, almost done.
Yep.
And then it's getting it getting it grammared, published. I want to get it published. I will publish it by myself, but I don't want to.
Right.
I also don't really want to do like any kind of book tour bull crap.
What?
Like if I get on Oprah, yeah, like duh, obviously.
Duh.
But I would not that the odds or chances of that ever happening. It's like stupid for me to even fantasize about.
What's that one? We were watching some movie where she was an author, and then the zombies ate her or something. I don't know. That was too vague.
I don't.
She turned. Oh, it was that movie. It was American Horror Story. Pretty sure. Where if you take the pill, and if you're like creative.
Oh, right.
Was that American Horror Story?
Yes.
If you're creative.
Yes.
Then,
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I watch everything super late, so I'm just now getting, not just now.
Yeah,
We've been
'cause
watching
that's
American Horror Story for like a year now.
Ago or something.
But that's a good one. What's been your favorite American Horror Story so far?
Probably the first one.
The first one was the best.
The first one was actually creepy, scary.
I'm really liking this one with the pill too.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's been really good too.
Yeah.
Because it's like actually a decent story.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you the worst one, the absolute worst season that we did not finish.
We skipped it.
The Trump election one was just so garbage.
It's like any TV show that turns in.
Anytime it goes political, same thing with This Is Us.
This Is Us. Yeah.
It was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like it was such a great show until they started doing that, and then it was like
pushing their agendas and all
it's
that
like,
crap.
get out of my face. And I bet you the show went downhill for everyone else too, because.
Well, some people might have been like, "Oh, they're on my side."
Yeah, but no one's gonna go watch the show. No one's gonna be like, "Oh, they're being extra political on the left." Yeah, I should definitely check out this show now. You know,
I feel like there's some people that might do that.
That's weird because I would never be like, "Oh, this is a really right wing show." I'm not, well, now I'm making it sound like I'm right wing. I'm not. But,
yeah.
So yeah, if they're like, "This is a very unpolitical show," I'd be like, "Oh, I'll check that out."
Yeah, it should just be if it's a good show, you watch it, not because they freaking agree with your political.
You know what political show is awesome?
South Park.
Dude, how did you know?
Because I agree with you because they make fun of both sides.
They're so great.
Does SNL do that, or are they like?
They used to do it very evenly until Trump became president.
I can't see.
And then they were just like super, like more than mocking Trump. They were just like belittling Trump and anyone who likes Trump. When they had like Bush, for example, Will Ferrell did President Bush Jr., whatever, W. Bush. And he was awesome. He was,
Will Ferrell
yeah,
was awesome. Yeah.
It was great. It was like...
But do they also make fun of Biden? Because there's a lot to make fun about. Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I've seen Obama got made fun of, and
I just hope if they're going to do one side, they do the other, and it should always be like that.
They used to do it really good, and then they stopped, and that's really when SNL went downhill.
Yeah.
And the only people who didn't think it went downhill.
I wonder what the numbers are like for
anything that goes woke. Goes downhill.
That's according to you though. I want to know what the numbers are actually.
Go look at any even the director of I just was watching or I saw this somewhere. I don't know where but the statistics on Avengers Endgame when they had the girl power scene.
Yeah.
Everyone was like threw up in their mouth a little bit during that spot in the movie. But cuz they're like, "We got this girl power." Because guys don't do that in movies. Guys are never like, "Don't worry, the guys got it." Unless it's a feminist movie trying to like show that like guys think they're the best, and then the guys would be like that. They'd be like, "Yeah, we're men."
Like Barbie.
Did they do that in Barbie?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, great. Well, and guess where I got them? None of the females got nominated. It was only Ken. But. So the director of Endgame, I think it was, she's like regrets that one part of the movie, or it was something like that. It was just like even she didn't like it. She's like, "This is dumb."
You're just trying to conform to like.
Yeah, because you're trying to like. There's plenty, and also there's that. Now we're getting into political talk, which I'm all for it. But like,
he is.
remember the people who are always like saying like, there's no girl leaders in movies. Like there's no strong role model. And like, dude, all throughout the 70s and 80s, this has always been a thing where women have taken lead roles. And,
yeah.
And when they don't like pronounce it so boldly and like, I'm a woman, so I am the best. It's so awesome. Like the entire Alien franchise is just the one that obviously comes off like they mostly come at night, mostly. That's Aliens. But she was hardcore.
Yeah.
Who else? Tomb Raider? Although when you rewatch
I don't watch a lot of movies.
When
so
you
I don't
rewatch Tomb Raider, like the old
She-Ra.
one.
I'm just kidding. I tried looking up She-Ra because that is like my childhood right there. He-Man and She-Ra. And now it's like Japanese anime, which maybe it was originally, but the She-Ra I know is like the long blonde. They're both blonde. Like
I've never watched one episode.
I cannot find He-Man and She-Ra. It's so like the stuff that I watched as a kid.
Tyler, we're going to need you to make that happen. I'm not going to say anymore because I don't want to incriminate you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Good thing you used a fake name then. That's
yeah,
good.
because if I would have said your real name.
Stupid cough.
Anyways, yeah, you want to get out of here and
let's get out of here.
Make out a little bit.
Let's get out and make out.
Oh gosh, I would love to kiss you. What? I
need a couple drinks before that.
I'm not. It's so weird how much I love you because it's like
so weird.
It just is. It's like I don't know. Maybe you just have like a pheromone that comes off because as soon as you walk in the room, I'm like, frick.
Well, hopefully that pheromone doesn't come off to anyone else. Hopefully it's just you.
Yeah. No, because I'm just like, you walk in the room and I'm just like, oh my God. Give me some of that.
I love you.
I can go all day just feeling like.
It is like Michelle said it on, last week, was it when we had them? But like home, it's not the same when you're not here. It's like, yeah, it's nice to have control over the remote. Not remote control. Remote control.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a play on words. No.
Look at you.
It's not
Hashtag
mom jokes. It's nice to have that control. It's nice to not have a messy house.
Rude.
So I don't know what it is. It's not like you're messy, but it's like Dad's home.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Because like you're a little messy, but you're not messy to the point of like I can't stand this, except when you're doing a project or something.
Yeah, the only mess. Yeah, my alcohol making stuff leaves a mess.
Yes, but it's like the kids are just like, Dad's home. We don't have to care anymore about the house being clean. Like, come on. But like, it's just not the same. It's weird because I'm technically like a single mom for 5 days.
Yeah,
and
you're doing great.
Well, thanks to our daughter Juliana for helping me like get them off the bus, and Thursdays when I need to get up early and get to my class, and she has to wake them up, and so she's been like a huge help too. But you are home, like you're home. Not this house is not a home, but when you're here it feels like home.
Yeah.
So, and Michelle was saying that, and I was like, I got you, girl. I know what you mean.
It's true.
Because, yeah, just like when you're here, it feels like, okay, we're all together. We're like solid. When you're gone, it's like kind of shaky, rocky. Like I have to make decisions. Yeah, I don't know. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm just glad you're here.
Yeah.
And I love you.
I love you too.
And
my sister got me that R2D2 and I was just looking at it.
Oh my gosh. Were you even listening to a word I said? Because it was all romantical.
It was all right. It was a little long. I knew what you were saying the first 2 seconds. Then I could just tune out. You're saying something about this house ain't a home. Can't make a hoe into a housewife. No. Just kidding. Anyways, I kind of want to go grab my R2D2 and show everyone.
I don't want you to do that.
But it's so cool.
You are rude and now you're in timeout.
No. My sister sent me a video of Ellie singing
my little
to
baby.
Frozen, Let It Go.
How come I didn't get it?
And she was picking her nose. She was like, let it go.
Ew. Did Lincoln teach her that? I want to get a video like that.
Sorry, you got to put in the work. You got to be sisters.
She likes me better than you. Duh.
Probably. Only because I didn't know her for like 7 years.
Oh.
I mean, I knew her.
All right, let's go get drinks and hang out and stuff.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
down.
you. Okay.
We've been dragging this on forever. Check it out. Check it out. It's weird you're not next to me, though.
I know. We're like interviewing each other as opposed to like hanging out.
Yeah.
Anyways, TikTok, thanks for joining.
Why are these
Sometimes there was
microphones
one
even turned
person.
on? Look,
Sometimes.
these microphones are on, just ruining the quality of this podcast. Now it just got extra good.
Extra. Oh,
You see that?
why didn't you start with that?
Because I didn't even think about it till right now. when I
Save these settings.
I scratched the hair off of that,
Uh-huh.
and then I realized that microphone was on.
Oh yeah, this one too.
They're at the
Testes.
Hey yo.
Hey
Well,
yo.
You can test my testes.
I think that's from
later.
Beavis and Butthead. Another great one.
Testes. That is a great one.
I feel like I can be a singer in this microphone now.
You can sing me a song.
No.
Do the hanky panky.
I want you to treat me like I'm a bad girl, even when I'm being good to you. Boo! I don't want you to thank me.
What do you want?
Spank me. What'd you make me do last time?
Yes. I almost forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Thank you for stopping by our podcast.
Marriages for Quitters. Check us out Tuesdays. YouTube will be posted.
Can you I'm going to have to move over here to click it, but I want you to say my line.
What's
and
your
then I'm
line?
going to click because it's Tuesdays. And then I'm going to click the next screen here while you say that line, okay?
Okay, ready?
You ready?
Set. See you on Tuesday.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Try again.
See you some Tuesday.
We're going to have to...
See you next Tuesday. Bye.